Hey everyone, Alan Bauer here, Bay City, Michigan. And what I want to talk about tonight is now is actually one of the best times in your life to do what you've been wanting to do, to take that chance to go out and do something. Because before this pandemic hit, everybody's too busy. You're running your kids here, you got all these meetings and events, and everybody's just, their schedule is all booked up. They just don't have time to do anything. Well, now, most of us, like if you're here in Michigan or a lot of the other states, you kind of have this stay-at-home order. So a lot of people, you're going to hear two big buzzwords that are going around: remote and virtual. Now, remote, a lot of you may be able to work remotely. Like Karen and I are working remotely here from home. We're still able to work. We're able to do it. They hook up the computer with the internet, and you got your phone, and you can still do everything you can. Now, some of you don't have that option, but let's say you were laid off. With this new stimulus package, looks like what they're talking about is for every adult, if you make under $75,000 a year, you're going to get a $1,200 check. And then they kind of phase that out if you made more than that. But you have a $1,200 check per adult, and for every kid that you have, it's a $500 check. Now it's a one-time thing from what I can see, and they may expand that too. So you have that money coming in. The other big thing that they've done is if you're on unemployment, they've agreed to whatever your normal state's unemployment is. Let's say, you max that out. I don't even know what it is here in Michigan. Let's say it's $350 a week. So they're agreeing to go up to another $600 a week. So that'd be $950 a week. What they're trying to do is to get everybody at 100% of their income every week for 4 months would be the max on that. So if you lost your job, you have all your income coming in. You don't have to drive to work anymore. You have all this time sitting around. You got a choice. You can sit on the internet and you can complain about everything, or you can watch games and TV and do nothing during this time, or you can actually go start your own business for free. And this is where it comes into virtual and remote, because you can do an online business through CTFO at absolutely zero cost. So let's say you want to get a traditional business. A lot of people want to do that. But what happened to a lot of these traditional businesses? If it's not an essential business, like you don't have a restaurant, a grocery store, something like that, you could be shut down. And you still have those bills, and plus when you start a traditional business, you have to get a building, you either have to lease it or buy it. You have to have employees usually, or if you're running it yourself, you're probably going to work 80, 100 hours a week doing it. You have to remodel it, furnish it, get all this stuff in, pay the utilities, all this stuff. I mean, you need a good chunk of cash to get that business going. With CTFO, you can actually start off with $0. And you're never required to do anything on it. Now, you may want to buy some product yourself to try it out so you can have your own testimonial and know how it actually works so you can explain it to people. But this is the ideal time. If you have nothing to do right now, even if you don't have income coming in right now or you're struggling, now is the time to do it. Because when we come out of this, everybody's going to get back in their own little life again, and you're going to have all the kids' soccer games and the different meetings and stuff that you go to and activities, and we're all going to get busy again, and then you'll be right back to the same excuse. But right now we have this time while we're sitting at home, and you can play around on the internet, you can do all that, you can watch TV, you can hang out with the family, and that's good to do. But what I'm asking is just, all it takes is a little bit of time each day. Let's just say you put a few hours in a day right now. Let's say you put the full time into it, 8 hours a day that you normally did at work. Or if you want to count the commuting time, throw 10 hours in. You can put whatever effort you want into this. Here's a chance to actually be able to make some money. So if something like this does happen again, your income gets cut off for your job, we can't always depend on the government to come and bail us out on it. That may not always happen. And you can see, even when it does, how long is it going to take to get that check? they're talking about it could be May, depending if they got to mail them, whatever. It could be a couple weeks. But the important thing is if you have this income coming in from CTFO, you've got that you can depend on, and that's going to keep coming in. So just something to think about, and whatever you're doing, maybe if you are looking for a new job, maybe you lost your job permanently, maybe you want to look into a remote job. Maybe you kind of like being at home, being able to just commute down the hallway, get up in the morning, work out, take your shower, get your breakfast, your coffee, whatever, with the, I like mine with the keto creamer, and then you come in here and you just do some work. And you could do that. You could do that through an employer. But you also have a chance right now to actually have your own home-based business. So again, just something to think about. That's all I got for tonight. Thanks.